Robert, I'm Bobby. I'm here at Breen Marine. Here's a little look around the shop. There's a little boat we built a little while back, and here's a North River 20-foot North River with the offshore bracket. That one's a 2006, just sold for $42,000. It's not our boat, it's a customer's who's having us put some stuff on it and things. There's another one right there that we put a tower on, and here we go. Here's the Cascade. So I'm gonna give you a nice look around here on this boat. All right, here's the top of the gunwales. There's some dirt and leaves and stuff like this because the guys will pull this out of the shop. It's wet from me taking the cover off and stepping down in it. The guys will pull it out of the shop and stuff during the day while we're working, to create more room for other boats. And so just there, like I was saying, there's oil bath hubs there. It's got the little side bunk guys and stuff, and also on the side you got the 3 rod holders. It's got the 4 across the back. The Furuno radar. That radar too also can expand to your phone and iPad and stuff too. It's wireless, as well as it connects to the head unit up there in the front like normal. There is a light up at the top, a go light. That means it has a remote control. This has bottom paint on it, so if you look here along the bottom, if you look close, you can see the transition to the bottom paint. Now that allows you, if you're going to leave it in the marina, so if you're up here in town and at Chris's place, you at the B&D dock there, you could leave it in the marina. Nothing will grow on that stuff. Okay, so here's the 9.9. Here's the prop on the 9.9. No scuff marks or anything like that. Cowling's pretty clean. I see a little bit of a scuff over here from something. It's not very deep, but it is in the paint. Otherwise, that motor's pretty clean there. The main is quite clean. Like I said, that one's newer, just for that one situation. This is a bit bigger motor than it had, 15 horsepower more stuff. There's the transducers and stuff there. Well, there, looking down the side here of the boat. On the other side, looking down that side up close, you see there's no dents or dings or anything like that. Looking underneath, you see there's no dents. A little dirty, but no dents or dings. This is this white chalk right here. That stuff is easy to clean off. Just haven't done it. There's looking up at the lights there. You can see here's the removable mount for that fish finder. The bow mount trolling motor. It has the 2-speed winch on it. These are super nice. You pull that out. It's really tight. Pull it out and then it clicks out, and then it gears it down. It's got the breakaway. It's got brakes on the trailer. It's got a galvanized wheel there. You see no damages or anything. If you look in the light there, see, you have a couple places where it kind of has a little bit of a scrape from rubbing on a dock or something, but all in all, it's good. It's got the LED nav lights. VHF antenna. That right there is where the davit slides into, and there's the power and the connectors for the trolling motor, which we will see here in just a second. Let's go ahead and jump in. Here's looking at it down here. It is a little bit dirty right now. We can clean it up for you before you get here. It's got nice little stash storage areas there. I really like the rigging on these. So if we look underneath here in the rigging, you've got dual batteries.
fuel water separator. You got the battery switch right there. And if you look down the bottom, there's 2 bilge pumps. One's an electromagnetic automatic bilge pump, and it does have a washdown pump too. If you look underneath there, it does have washdown. And so all those are pretty awesome options. And let's see here, get in the well there, it's nice and big. It comes with 4 of these Scotty Orca rod holders. Those are the auto release rod holders right there. It comes with 4 of those. You can see the mount points for those there. Let's see here. There's the light pole underneath, so don't forget about that. Here's the Minn Kota right here, Minn Kota Ulterra. Let's see if you can see the model. The rigging for that, let's go inside the boat here. All of the rigging for this is really cool. It's gonna be really, it's gonna be really hard to see without any light in here. Okay, so you've got the 2 batteries rigged together, and then you can't even see it in your light. Let's see if I can come back. You still can't see it. There's a digital Minn Kota digital charger here, and another one right here. And this one's routed back to the main batteries of the boat, and then this one goes to these 2 deep cycles for the bow mount. And that's all contained under that one seat, nice and tidy. And it's charging those 2 back batteries on the maintainer. So when you take this boat back, you plug it in, everything gets charged on the whole thing. Okay, here's a look around inside. Try to go slow enough you can get a good view. Here's your seating. This is just storage underneath here. There's the rod holders, and it looks like a bait board. That's the extra rudder I was telling you that goes on the keel that makes it so this will steer the boat a lot more efficiently. It's for that process I told you where you put the motor straight and then you run it all from this remote here, and you can pre-program it to do a ton of different things. There you can put an iPad there if you want with the charger. That's so that you can use that. And then you also have this. I don't know if we have power turned on in here right now. I don't believe so because the lights are off down there. But it's got the Furuno touchscreen, and you also have a second motor gauge down here. That's a data screen. It gives you data, engine data and stuff. Oh shoot, let me turn the key. Oh, I don't have to. I'm gonna turn the lights on here. So here we can verify the hours, and this is the boat's whole hours. As you know, that motor was not. And so usually I would have bad news and be like, oh yeah, that motor has more hours on it than the boat does. Because if you look, you can hardly see it, there's 47.7 hours on this boat. And that's the whole boat. Now that motor, the 2019 motor, was only installed for 2 months prior to coming on, getting put on this boat. Like I said, he didn't like it because it was bigger than his other boat. So we've got, there's your VHF down there, basic switch panel, fuel gauge, horn, all that stuff's pretty straight up. Big storage area up here in the bow. Should turn on a light, golly. Just a storage area up in the bow. Gotta get back here. The phone, you see it better. Walkway through the windshield to get up there, but you don't need to get up there for that bow mount. You do turn that on before you go. It does have a power button. They do recommend unplugging that. Here's our rigging for the main motor. Here's the remote for the light up above. Here is a foot control. This is a foot control for the Minn Kota up front too. Some people like to run that instead of the wireless remote, but the wireless remote will do everything that foot control does. But some people just are into that. So he wanted that foot control, so it was rigged up through there. It comes out of the floor, it can be shoved up there. It's kind of cool how they rigged that up through the bow. All right, dual wiper system on here, so you get the duals, and that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it.
Show you up on top here, looking down. The top's in great condition, doesn't have any fading or wear. And typically these side curtains, they get all foggy. This one has zero fog on it, which I mean, it happens, but that one doesn't have any, which is great. All right, so there we go. There's a Furuno up there. So there's the overview of the North River Cascade 20 foot. And if you're into it, then let's make a deal and go from there. Thanks a lot. Good talking to you, Robert.